Okay, Deaf Ears 2 is The New Traveler is finally here, prequel to Madness.
We are certainly no strangers to the solid melodic speed stylings of Traveler. They sure grabbed our attention with their second full length, Termination Shock. It was a dyed in the veritable heavy metal wool, a really good album whose power melodic stylings a la Iron Maiden. We interviewed Matt Reese way back in season 1 and learned more about the band and even chatted about drug sniffing dog.
Look it up. It's back there, season 1.
We saw them live when they came to Baltimore on the Terra Hunters tour. And I remember thinking, wow, these guys are even better live. I thought they were just as good as the headliner. We talked pre show with JP, and he disclosed that they were working on a new album. The band put on such a dynamic set that night. Looking back on it now, I think it was not just the live factor, but rather something else has started to gel for these Canadian rockers. Maybe it was a subtle change of drummer and bass player that followed their 2020 release. Maybe the dynamic duo of mainstays Matt Reese and JP Abood had reached a seasoned groove. Maybe the moon was in the seventh house.
Erica Stoltz is a delightful girl with a firm grip. Hi, Erica. Whatever the reason, The Age of Travelers seems to be gloriously upon us as their latest release, prequel to Madness. The cover art is a hint to jump from good to great. Gone are the muted black, blue, and gray shades of their early records. Here we have a burst of orange, red, green, and blue. The familiar style is still there, the Traveler, the many-armed cyborg making a familiar appearance, just like the core sound of this 9-track offering remains signature Traveler. As for performances on this latest release, everyone seems to have pushed themselves to the next level. The songwriting via Abood and Reese is spot on, and it's got more hooks than an elementary school coat room. The instrumental opener of Mayday is tantalizing. Siren sounding off as the drums of Chad Valier come in like a MASH helicopter, and there's glorious twin guitar harmonies of Reese and Torian Scandlish launch us in, and we have liftoff.
Dark Skull has a kettle chip crunchy opening guitar riff. JP Abood's full baritone runs the octave a la Rob Halford. Layered gang choruses add to the uplifted battle-ready feel, compelling me to wave my tankard and sing along. The guitar solo is awe-inspiring, and those harmonies playing off each other are goosebump-inducing. The intense drums of Chad Valier keep this track tough as nails. The Law is another push the pedal down, crank it up, and open the windows and sing at the top of your lungs on the highway burner. The bass grooves of Dave Arnold are as thick as a milkshake. In their more gallopy tracks, like these two, they really harken a sound like Slough Fig. Hey, wait a minute. Slough Fig had an album entitled Traveler. Well, the plot thickens.
Hi, Scalzi. Get in touch. Heavy Heart begins with a yowl from Abood. My favorite kind of yowl, too, the soul-ripping kind, with more laced in here and there to my delight. Epic guitar solos continue to flow, even a short, bubbly bass solo. Hell yes, they did. The lyrics are still a bit darker, here bemoaning the heavy heart, but with the line, "This time you will bleed for me." I think our hero will soldier on. Abood switches up his vocal styling in No Fate, adopting a smoother, more operatic style, making me think that he could go toe-to-toe with Fang from Lords of the Trident in one of their sing-offs. Perhaps as a barista.
All the tracks run in the 3 to 4 minute range, with the exceptions of the just over 5-minute Rebels of the Earth and the 7+ minute penultimate closing track, prequel to Madness. Melt your face off guitar harmonies give way to a chunky groove. The percussion segments here, this time featuring Noli Bendati on drums and Jake Wendt on bass, had me singing the beat. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. The lyrics here are more intricate than some of the other tracks that employ the catchy simplicity of a 2-word chorus refrain, adding yet another side of this band. I'm the mind they cannot contain, the destroyer of everything, ethereal traveler. It all ends with a quiet acoustic guitar solo, standing alone. Like the lyrics in the last track say, I have seen what the future brings, and I think it's going to be a lot of well-deserved lauds for this ethereal traveler.
Okay, this is the title track, prequel to Madness.
This is the Snaggletooth Rock and Roll Podcast.